Hi there, I'm Jeannine Bryant, the Rightsizing expert from EasyRightsizing.com. I wanted to talk with you today about some things that you can do if you are in a situation where you know that you intend to downsize and move in the next 2 to 3 years. Maybe it's a little ways down the road, you're not quite ready to make that change yet, but you do know that it's in your future. So where can you start? What do you do? Today I want to talk all about it. The first tip that I have for you if you're planning a move in the next several years is to really think about what size apartment you would be interested in moving to. If you're moving to a retirement community, you'll often have a choice of a studio apartment, a one-bedroom apartment, a two-bedroom apartment, and then some communities even have 2 bedrooms plus a den or even a 3-bedroom apartment. So there's quite a wide variety in how large these apartments can be. And it's good if you can go on some tours at some of the communities that you know you're interested in and get a sense for how big each apartment is and also how much each apartment size costs. Because of course, the bigger the apartment, the more the monthly rent is. So once you take a tour of a few of your favorite retirement communities that you are considering, you'll have a pretty good idea on what size apartment you're thinking of choosing, whether it's a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom or a 2-bedroom plus a den. Once you have a good idea of the size of the apartment, then you can start dreaming about how you'll use each of the rooms in your apartment. Okay? For instance, if you know that you will likely be moving into a 1-bedroom apartment, it's pretty easy to figure out what furniture you're bringing with you because it'll be your bedroom furniture and your living room furniture. Seems pretty simple, right? Now, if you're moving to a 2-bedroom apartment, then you can start thinking about how would you use that second bedroom? Would there be a bed in each room, or would the other bedroom be an office or a sewing room or a den for television watching? Start dreaming through that process, and then once you've identified how you might use the rooms in your new apartment, then you can start looking around your house and thinking about what furniture pieces you might want to place in each of the rooms. Now, nothing will be set in stone yet. We can't have any concrete decisions until you really sign up for the particular apartment that you will be moving into and have the exact measurements of the apartment. But you can at least start having some kind of an idea of what you would like to bring with you if it'll all fit. Once you've decided how big the apartment will be and what furniture you might want to use in each of the rooms, then you can start sorting through some of the smaller items. And it's best if you can identify some of your problem areas now, because those are the areas that you can start tackling now, even though your move is 2 or 3 years down the road. I'm guessing that you probably have a pretty good idea of what your problem areas are already. Maybe for you, your problem area is papers. Okay, if you're moving to a 1-bedroom apartment or a studio apartment, certainly my recommendation is to bring no more than 1 filing cabinet with you. If you're moving to a 2 or 3-bedroom apartment, then perhaps 2 filing cabinets would be appropriate, but try not to bring any more than that. So if you've got more papers than that in your current home, you know that that's something that you can get started going through now, shredding and recycling the documents that you no longer need to keep. Another problem area that you might have is books. Okay, start going through your books now. If you have, let's say, 14 bookcases in your house, okay, you know that no matter what size apartment you're moving to, you're not going to be able to have 14 bookcases at the new place. If you're moving into a 2-bedroom apartment and one is going to be the master and the other one's going to be your den or your study, then I don't know, maybe you could guess how many bookcases are going to fit in that second bedroom. 4, maybe? So it's important to have that end goal in mind, because then as you're sorting, it sort of gives your sorting a goal or a place that you're headed towards. If you're starting with 14 bookcases and your goal is to get it down to 4, it helps you really understand how many books you've got to let go of. Now, another problem area for some people might be clothing. Maybe they know that they've got a lot more clothing or closet space in their current home than they're going to have in the new apartment. So starting to sort through your clothing now, you might as well use this opportunity to let go of the clothing that you're no longer using or that you no longer like. So you can start sorting through some of that now. Christmas decorations, that's another big one. No matter what size apartment you're moving to, you probably need to limit the amount of Christmas or holiday decorations that you bring with you to 1 box, maybe 2 boxes, maybe 3 boxes, probably closer to 1 or 2. And most of us are going to have more than that in our current homes. So that's something else that you can use this time to sort through and really think about what are the essential holiday decorations that I really want to bring with me, and how can I get that down to 1 or 2 boxes. So these are some things to think about as you are preparing for a move, even if it's a couple years down the road. If you go through these exercises, it's going to make that upcoming move seem a lot more manageable and less stressful. So go ahead and get started dreaming about what your next move might look like, even if it's a few years down the road. Thanks for watching.